So here we have another game where we went Sky Temple. So let's analyze these compositions. Got beyond Malfurion. Jaina, Hanzo, Dahaka, Blaze. So our engage should be Blaze E into Root into Blizzard. Let's see how many of those we get. And our rotation is so garbage. Should just say that I don't think we actually need the Blizzard now that I think about it. We want to focus on getting globes. We want to get multi-shot hits. But other than that, like, we're just trying to soak these lanes. Tahaka needs to go bot. So, unless in this situation, like, think about it. Like, our wave clear on the rotation is you and Blaze. Like, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we're missing soak right now. This is we need more focus on wave clear. Let Hanzo be the poke, open up people to picks hero. Like, we need you for the wave clear primarily. This is bad. You should probably just E this and then save your W for the next wave. Because we need to cast this and get the fuck out of here. And Doc, your preemptive engaging on the wave is splitting it up so Lit can't clear it quickly. Like, these are little things that are causing us to be able to not 4-man. Like, period. Like, Bacon's doing his job. He just needs to dismount people, get stacks of his W, and just keep vision on their rotation. And the three of us just need to clear the fucking waves. If somebody steps out of line, this is so bad. We can kill them. But other than that, we need to efficiently clear these waves. Like, that's it. It's the fundamental, most basic thing in the game. Like, the 4-man rotation is critical because if the fucking Thrall is up here by himself, he's so open to gank. Even the 3-man is open to gank because we can 4v3 it. They're not showing on the map. You need to chill with the minion stock. This is really bad. We want to spend the least amount of mana and cooldowns on clearing these waves as possible. So let the waves meet. Let Lit cast his W on them. And the that's so sad. But like, Jaina can still follow up on an E route with, Q, E, Q with autos. And with Hanzo, it's enough damage to blow somebody up. We're so late, we need like another W. Here you need to cast, like, we need the Blaze wave clear because we had to clear 2 waves in a row. Like, these, you gotta pay attention to like what's actually going on the map. I do like the roosters though. So here we can see we've got half a wave still here, and we know they're fucking symmetrical. We know there's another one walking up. So how do we handle it? Okay, good. I want that's what I want. I want the E, and then I want the full W on this wave. Nope. Almost. I'm getting a little bit aggressive because I know you guys should be rotating in, but I guess we've given up the rotation at this point. We've just left Jane in the top lane. What's the Haka? What the fuck? So right now you're fine. They're mostly showing on the map. I don't know what exactly you're doing. Yeah, this seems like crazy aggressive. Yeah, I didn't know you went over there. I had no idea when we were playing this. I was just like, oh, they ran a gank on him over here, and he died somehow. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, so we need to get the fuck out of this lane and let you do your thing. I don't know why I didn't root there off of your stun. Zoning. So we're getting some value here. With them showing right here, I would be looking for like a gank up here. Like this would actually be a great Z-in. Like, and he can't stop you. Like, you know that they're down here. I don't think the root even stops you from digging. Yeah. You needed to come up here. Oh, I just realized I'm not talking into my mic. Yeah, there was a great opportunity to Z in up here and just, like, start getting picks as they, like, filed in. Or before they filed in. This should be a free Gul'dan. That was just... why risk doing it at max range? You're mounted, and you're gonna have Jaina slowing him. It just seems like there's no reason not to hang on to it for a second. Yeah, like put your slow on him first. Like if anything, like we only have any of this damage on us because we didn't get that stun. So that's good. Body block, nice, very nice. So I guess we start boss here. Yeah, we all need to be on this. Okay, here we go. I remember this fight. So here, they're still 2 down. Gul'dan is all the way back here. These heroes have to die. Period. Leap over this wall, start walking through the boss AoE. I don't give a fuck. These heroes need to die or we lose the game. Like, we cannot afford... Oh, man. This is too far back, like, for what we need to accomplish. Lit, you're trash. You're just making my job fucking harder, man. You weren't actually standing on it. So, that's not phenomenal. I don't care if we walk forward and utterly fail all our CC, leash Labosh, and get nothing out of it. Like, they were still 2 down. Even if they, like, get away and we blow all our CC, we just take their giants and leave. Like, we can't afford to give them the boss by just giving them the time to respawn for no reason. Like, at level 10, we just don't do it quickly enough to ignore the fact that they're, like, posturing to take it when we're done. And especially if we're going to take a shit ton of damage, like, on our squishies for no reason on the boss. That was just amateurish. I don't know why you're focusing Diablo here. Like a tongue off of that stun would have been like the Gul'dan death for sure. Gul'dan dies instead of Diablo. We don't get horrified. Let's just rerun that a little bit. Slow mo it. So you pull Thrall into the boss. Okay, we're like respawning. We need this wave clear. Okay, so let's see. What's your quest at? 4. Yep. Yeah. Isolation, which is okay. So, if anything, okay, you know Diablo's over here. Okay. If anything, what you want to do is just throw isolation on him right here, and then ignore him. Don't waste auto attacks on Diablo. or your W. The damage isn't like too meaningful until you get armor reduction. If you take that, throw the isolation on him, and then just go peel relevant heroes. If he can't cast abilities, he's literally just a minion. Like he. Instead, we spend all our cooldowns killing Diablo, granted, but just opening us up to all this fucking CC. Leap hits me. I can't get off my fucking Twilight Dream. And then I'm horrified and Emerald Winded. And then Isolation is just so late. Like, one of the most powerful things about Dahaka is that he can keep two people, like, locked down at the same time. He can throw Isolation onto somebody and then tongue somebody else. And, just 2 seconds of a 3v5 is so powerful. Let's go back again and see if there's anything else in that fight that I missed. I'm probably a little too far forward in like the middle of the team instead of the back. Also, like, you should just be like sharking these bushes to get some kind of value. Like, I would either have picked top or bottom to just like peek into the bush and like re-up my movement speed. So if like you pathed this way and just got the speed real quick, you would probably be able to follow up on this. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. I meant to watch other people. God damn it. Hanzo's here. We got this vision. I'm walking forward. This clump is so inviting. I don't think you cast W while you have ring up. Unless... No, yeah, I think you just... What, W ring is what you normally do? Like to get the first proc? What is the damage on this? 490. Ooh, yeah. So you get your target chilled with a 227, and then you get bonus on the next 3 hits. Yeah. I'm gonna take it back now. What did we take? Piercing and cooldown reduction. Okay, so we're standing here. We use our E, which I'm not sure it's necessary with all 5 of us here with the team fight impending, but whatever. So Q. Oof, it's a rough W. I think I'm not gonna lie and say I don't throw out W's like that, but it would just be so good if you had like ringed right here and like cast your W on somebody who got caught. Just like thinking about our comp. I took Leap. We got Diablo. Mortify, Earthquake. They're like clearly trying to engage on us, and I think we need to just like just play a bit more chill, get that poke damage, and then like get like a massive counter engage. We're really close to playing it right, though. How are quests doing? 10? 59, that's good. Unstoppable. I guess I could see that. So this is good. You need to get into the habit of constantly pinging this, like alt-clicking your Z. So, because like we just need to be able to plan around that better. We need to know like when it's on cooldown, and I shouldn't like if you're not gonna say it, you need to at least ping it, because I can't be spending the mental energy to like be having to remind myself like, oh, do we have it? Because like if you're pinging I don't have Z for 20 seconds, we don't take this fight. Like maybe it's forced on us, but like it's an active reminder to play around your global and to be like, oh, we're 4v5. Just because if you're like ambiguously over here and occasionally using your Hearth and then your Z to get back, like it's really hard to keep track of it, or like myself, without asking you every like 60 seconds. But if there's like a little notification here that says like Brush Stalker will be ready in 20 seconds, like Brush Stalker will be ready in 10 seconds, like we know, like it's giving us like a visual cue to think about you and your ability to come into a team fight and when we should take fights. So right now we're clearing bot. You're up here. I'm looking over at here because I'm the mini map has the information that's relevant. They're not showing anywhere because they're just doing this camp. Okay. Diablo was over here and came down and started this fight. God, this is so inviting. We know they just took this. Where are they? Yeah. Oh, the Brightwing, though. Brightwing's probably going to TP in and make this a 4v4. Yep. Almost got out of the APOC. Missed the Q. What are our cooldowns? I wish that we'd gotten a ring off of this Twilight Dream. Almost. But we don't have W up. Like, I think it's so important to combo your W with your ring. This is just a poo-poo fight again. Okay, so we were wave clearing with it. No, this is up. So here comes Diablo. Sharking for his team. He gets the... He E's Doc. So how do we respond to this? Okay. You just used E. If you're going to cast anything but Q, you need to open with W. Because 383, 317, 237. But it hits 3 times. So the most efficient thing to do is, like, presume that we're going to get some kind of stun or, like, lockdown on him. And, like, he's initiated on the 4 of us. This is a safe time to W, like, if you're going to. WEQ and probably Icy Veins, just to make sure the kill. But if you're not going to W, just throw out Qs. Like, you need to do the full combo of W, Q, E, Q, 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 Q. Maybe I haven't explained it, like, well. Like, because this is the low, like, one wave of this is the lowest incidence of damage, you want the most damage you can do is to proc chill with 1/3 of your blizzard. I think that makes the most sense in terms of way to put it. So blizzard, bonus damage Q, bonus damage E, bonus damage, second hit of blizzard, bonus damage, third hit of blizzard, bonus damage Q, etc. Same with Ring of Frost, WREQ, WQ, like the hits. Yeah, don't open with E ever. Ugh. I guess you opened with Q, which this is okay at 16 because you can, like, root somebody and get, like, the full W value, but at 13 you probably want to rely on the CC of your support and your tank. Because, let's see, if he charges here and you cast W, like, right here, where you hit him into the wall, and then Blaze E's, like, counter engages, and he gets hit with the first hit of W, E, Q, W, W, he's, like, chunked to high heaven. And meanwhile, Hanzo, what were the other talents he took? Never outmatched. Serrated arrows. Yeah, it seems decent. However, if, you feel like we've been getting baited by the Diablo, I think it's fine, really, to just Q him over and over again and wait for, like, the initiation from your tank to get your full combo off. Oh, wait, where are we? So we finally cast the W, but with no other spells to follow it up with. This arrow. Yeah. Okay, so have you ever seen me walking forward like this with mouth? Like, this should be like fucking crazy alarm bells in your head. Like, there's only one reason to ever do this, and it's to, like, cast Twilight Train. And you should be looking to, like, everybody should be looking to follow up on it. So we've got Ring up, Icy Vein still not popped. All of your abilities, except for Dragon's Arrow. Get the 3-man silence. Ring. Gul'dan is so far forward. There's just, like, no better grass. And this is another thing. If we all, like, path, like, kite this way, like, our Dahaka's in a much better position to fight. But we're not, like, playing around grass very well. Here comes the leap onto Hanzo. You needed to get in the bunker. And, like, even if you want to make this maneuver, there's no reason not to get a flamethrower out, get the 25 armor, and then, like, leap over the hug. Doc and I are the only ones who have the armor. Valise, you could have popped in and popped back out, get the armor. Lit is dead. Presumably, oh, he had cast it 9 seconds ago. And Ice Block wasn't up. Rip. Oh no, he doesn't have it yet. Yeah. And this would probably be done if we had a good rotation and just get some more, like, chip damage on them. And also, we have Malfurion into 3 melee. We want to kite a little bit and peel and take advantage of, like, the greater sustain over time that Malfurion has. Like, I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but, like, Malf is, like, pretty mana hungry, so I have to read the situation and start casting my Q on people as the fight is starting. Like, preferably, like, just a few seconds before it fights. And I, you know, pre-heal our front line, put a Q on one of them, put a Q on the other one, and then start casting Qs on everybody. It's not until 25 seconds after I know that a fight has started that the heal will be on everybody and my Moonfires start getting maximum value, just chunking everyone up by hundreds of health points for every hero I hit with Moonfire. But because the mana, like, of casting heal on everybody preemptively, like, whether they're hurt or not, like, we need the fights to go long with Malf, or we need to blow somebody up immediately with the crowd control and not worry about the healing. But these, like, 8-second engagements that are just all or nothing are not really the way to play with Malfurion. It's either, like, chain CC into root and blow up one person, or use our CC to kite and get, like, a protracted fight where we get the regrowth on everybody and just start out sustaining them like crazy. Because Brightwing, like, her heals are fine, but if we get into, like, a 30, 40, 50 second fight, like, her healing for 200 every 4 seconds versus my healing for 1,000, like, not including the heal over time, but, like, over 1,000 base healing per Moonfire, assuming I only hit one hero. That goes up to 2,000 if my regrowth is on everybody and I hit 2 heroes. Like, but for that to happen, the fight needs to go on long enough for me to have Moonfire on everyone, and it has to go on... Everyone has to be alive at that point. Like... What else? Yeah, and we have... I mean, I have to be hitting them with Moonfire. Like, we have to just keep our team alive and not explode. It's as simple as that. Or catch one of them out of position. But, yeah. That's a good kill. I would probably kite him this way. And then, if you can bait him over this way, like, leap over. There's not a lot of opportunity to juke after that point. because like where the minion wave was, he would know whether you cut down or to the left. Like, I was gonna say there's like a 50-50 that you could hearth in time, like, but there'd just be vision. I think you can make it over that if you like cut this way. I've never like specifically watched your Jaina before lit to know whether you're like casting your abilities like at the right time. Like, you could just be on tilt this game from the Gaslow game earlier. I don't know. And by the way, that isn't to say that we need to wait until regrowth is on everybody to start a fight, but it is preferable to get it on one or two people and then just start casting it on whoever takes damage as the fight goes on. Like, if there's an objective and we know we're going to fight over it, like, we just know we're going to force a team fight, or I'm going to commit the mana to make sure we're ready for a team fight and then just leave so I can get more mana if they don't come in, then let's just stop, and 10 seconds before that fight, get the moon growth on like Dahaka and Blaze, or Blaze and myself if Dahaka's not there yet, or if somebody's taking damage, Blaze and that person, just to pre-cook our fight potential a little bit. But if we start, like, if we take these fights like in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, oh shit, and I just have to start casting regrowth like on Blaze like as the fight is starting, and my Moonfires don't get any like value, like, or get minimal value, like, that doesn't that doesn't play around the hero's strengths at all. And this is the hardest thing about playing support, is that I'm really reliant on you guys to play around the type of support that we have, which usually means that we just want an aggressive support who can get picks. But Malfurion's just really good right now. So I get a 4-man silence. We get the boss. This is a huge fight for us. And part of the reason that this fight was so good was, let's go back 20 seconds. When we're on the boss, I'm preemptively putting regrowths on you guys to keep you alive. Look, Valise has one, Lit City has one, Doc Holiday has one. Who gets the next one? Bacon gets the next one. And so now, as they invade, let's see. Yeah. I Root, I Twilight Dream, and then Moonfire? There we go. This one chunks everybody up. 252. I guess he was full. You just lost your moon growth. That sucks. But that's all it took. I mean, obviously I get like the 4-man ancestral, or not ancestral, Twilight Dream, like, helped a lot. But even just like the one Moonfire with like 4 regrowths active was so much in that fight, because we were just... Lynn is so bad at PvE. Oh my goodness. This is probably big game. Or at least the keep. Oh man, that's so fucking funny. The temples just are not very good value for us right now because, like, they're just shooting these fucking towers that we haven't even touched yet. Let's see where everybody is. Follow through. Thunderstorm. Okay. Cool guy. Life funnel. Like, there are a lot of heroes where we need to pay attention to what they took. Like, leap, life funnel, like, and then follow through. Oh my goodness. Like, Sonya should be prime target this game. Pixie Charm. Like, why take the phase shift talents if you're not going to take the cooldown reduction on phase shift? That seems so weird to me. Bouncy dust. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these two are pretty standard. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So this is almost done. Armor, slow, that's fine. Yeah. Sure. That's kind of bad. But, like you said, you're learning hero. Giant Slayer... I don't know. It's, like, okay against Diablo. What else is there to take at that tier? Oh, yeah. I think you definitely want Piercing Arrow. Especially because we keep, like, having to fight them in, like, these chokes. Like here, just and, like, it seems pretty good. Yeah, I think Piercing Arrows is the standard for, the Scattershot build. Yeah. What else? We took Ring, Icy Veins, Numbing Blast. Against this composition, I think the armor is more relevant. It feels like they're getting a lot of value out of the Brightwing spell armor because we're focusing Diablo a lot. And also, like, they're going, like, sustain. Like, we really want to just blow somebody up. Like, and we frankly have enough CC. Like, Isolation, the Blaze, the Arrow, the Ring, the Root, the Silence. Like, I don't think we need another Root, honestly. I think we need the armor reduction this game. And I don't know if that would make or break anything, but it's also more... It doesn't fuck up your combo at all. Like, it doesn't change your cast order. Like, Numbing Blast is amazing. I take it a lot when I play Jaina, but not normally in Team League, where I, like, trust the initiators and the crowd control heroes. I'm willing to have a debate about it, but I think, like, the armor reduction, or the armor is just so huge, like, on such an already bursty hero. Like, Diablo would not be able to, like, step up like he has been anymore. And then, actually, let me think about my talents a little bit. So, that seems to be working out. That's the only one. Nature's Cure. Stuns, roots, slows. Yeah, I think I should have taken Nature's Cure this game. I would, but, like, at level 7, I was not expecting Leap. But even so, APOC, Horrify, well, it doesn't stop Horrify, but it clears Leap, it clears Earthquake, it clears Feral Spirit. I don't know if it clears Emerald Wind. It clears APOC. Yeah, this was definitely a... God damn it. Come on. Nature's Cure game. So if I take Nature's Cure instead... Each hero hit by Moonfire extends the duration of active regrowths. Ice. Ooh. This tier is so fucking complicated. I don't know what to take. I really like having the regrowths like baseline be longer by 25%, I think. Yeah. 20 to 25 is a 25% increase. And then, you know, the area increase makes it easier to hit people. But this is just a huge chunk, like, of just, like, pure burst healing if I've got Moonfire and everybody. If I have 5 Moonfires active, and they're all... I can't actually do that, because if I take Nature's Cure... Sorry to bore everyone who doesn't care about supports, but... If I take Nature's Cure, I no longer have the extension on Wild Growth. And if I take Moonlit Harmony, I don't have the extension from Nature's Balance. So they're 20 seconds only, on a 5-second cooldown. That means I can only have 4 active at a time before one runs out. So, if I have 4 active and I hit somebody with Moonfire, one person, it increases the healing of that Moonfire on all 4 of those targets by 60%, which baseline would be 284 times 0.6 plus 284, boosts it to 455 plus 4% per level, which is pretty huge. Plays, yeah, 3,000 HP. It's a good chunk. Like 3 of those sections. I know. I think it's still Nature's Balance. It's just less reliant on being in a perfect situation. Moonlit Harmony is probably better when you can take Wild Growth too. Because you're getting like 30, 35 second like regrowths. No, you're not. If you take, god damn it, if you take Wild Growth and Moonlit Harmony every 3 seconds over the course of... If you hit one hero every 3 seconds while a regrowth is active... 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18... 6 activations, so it raises the uptime of regrowth to 26 seconds. So you can feasibly get 5 regrowths on people, raising the bonus to 75%, but only if you're hitting consistent moonfires on people and making sure to cast regrowth on heroes without doubling up on them or accidentally like missing. I don't know. You know what? Let's just go to fucking Master League and see what people are taking. And let's see if I can't switch it to... Yeah, there we go. What am I going to meta? No. Matches. Tournaments? God damn. All regions. Whoops. Let's do HGC 2018. Malfurion. That wasn't what I wanted. Although... I need to get to his talents. No, this isn't it. I know there's a way to do this. Damn it. Here we go. So, Team 12. Oh, come on. I know there's a way to see the fucking picks. Is it a different site that lets you see that? God damn it. Oh my god. This is starting to trigger me. Malfurion. There's just... Okay, builds. Ha 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 ha. Can't believe there's no way to look at the talents. Okay, well, let's look at hot slugs, I guess. Shit site. Ugh. Let's look at Team League. Master, Diamond Plat. So that's interesting. That's more like what I was expecting to see. Wow, really? Okay. Wild growth. Yeah, that's what I've been taking. Nature's Cure has a higher win rate in the fewer games it's picked, which makes sense. Twilight Dreams, still huge. Revitalize. All good win rates. Ice Block, the huge pick. 16. Nature's Balance. Okay, so that's the one I've been taking, and it also has it's pretty much tied for the best win rate. And Moonlit Harmony is taken less often. Astral Communion, Lunar Shower, they're basically identical. Oh. And there's no popular talent builds. Hooray. Let's see if it's the same in Hero League real quick. Yep. Same. Although win rate is much lower with Malf in Hero League. Same. Although somehow Tranquility has a better win rate. Ice Block. Nature's Balance is even more one-sided in Hero League. Life Bloom. Okay. Lunar Showers. Wow, Serenity has the best win rate. That okay. Okay. So I'm leaning toward Moonlit Harmony being like a win more talent at the moment. I'll have to do more research. Oh my god. How is it that there's no way to look at the picks? The talent picks, they're so important. Crazy. Anyway. Back to this game. Yeah, I think Nature's Cure would have been pretty useful. 45-second fucking cleanse on my entire team if I use it properly. Oh yeah, this fight is awesome. Ooh, baby. So, okay, I remember this. Okay. So, it's 5v3. We can let Dahaka tank this. Okay, like, this is so obvious, guys. Like, we have to take this. It's the only fucking thing on the map. We just got 2 kills. We are in a 5v3 situation. Dahaka has his Z up. There's no reason for us to not take this. Let's see. Boss is up in 3 minutes. Siege camp in 5 seconds. Okay, reasonably we could probably go take both giants just to get pressure in the boss lane. I could see that. But it's right here. It would also behoove us just to like force them to clear it while we go do the giants. And this is what I was talking about, Doc. You like ran off like after I pinged it and you were like coming back in. What happened here? It looked like she double ice blocked. Or maybe my eyes just played a trick on me. So yeah, I think I actually see this little rotation here. And, like, this is the freest invade of all time. It's the only thing on the map to take. Okay. Oh, it was the root. Okay, so I actually thought that this was Brightwing's ice block, and I declined to cast my root onto her until it was over. And then she actually ice blocked. And this is what I mean by, like, oh, we staggered in here and it was fucking late as all hell. Like, what is this leap? Oh, bacon. Oh, bacon. This is the biggest fucking throw of all time. This is why I watch these replays. I shouldn't have to explain why we needed to be where only me and Lit were. Like, at least 4 of us together. And if... like, Bacon was just nowhere near my heals, like, and he was at 5 HP, I don't fucking know. This was sloppy ass shit, I gotta say. I can't believe there's more game after this. So we have no vision of them. Okay, so yeah, this is this is probably our best team fight of the game, is when we decide to get our shit together and use our 2 globals to actually, like, get value on the map. Okay, we're backing. We're getting knocked. Okay. Okay. We're a little bit feared. Here comes the stun. See, I didn't really do anything this fight, Lit. All I did was not die immediately and get my, like, heal spread onto multiple people, and all I did was just hit Moonfires. Like, this is just what Mouth does late game. Like, where all his talents are, like, working synergistically. Anyway, let's look how that fight went from the rest of it. Okay. So, in this particular situation, Doc, you're looking to follow up off of the arrow, if possible. Preemptively using your stun in this bush is... I get the idea, but... like, look at this. If you had waited 1 second longer, you would have known whether you would have gotten free follow-up on it. And you would have had your E after this horrifying... If you just walked down with this arrow and just scout out your initiation first. You have your E, like, after this Horrify to use as you will. And if you have that, you are in, like, a crazy position to give us, like, excellent peel here. Like, if you stun these two, and Jaina can, like, ring, like, combo them, we're in such a good place. Instead, you're just sort of, like, watching this happen, which is unfortunate. Jaina gets Ice Block off, which is great. Valise is screening us, like, from, like, these 3 members, which is okay. Brightwing is isolated. Q is down. He used it 3 seconds ago. On who, though? Okay, great dodge. I know this is, like, a weird situation because, like, you're 3v1ing. What I think is try to get isolation on on any of them, just any one of them. And you took Contagion, so we'll watch your fight. But I'm thinking cast Contagion and drag somebody this way, and then get in the bunker, and just be like a wall right here of armor and self-healing to, like, screen the enemy team and force them to attack this. And also you can throw flames over here. So then Blaze, we have self-healing and some damage on Sonya. See, Sonya focus post 20 is all you want to do is use CC on her. Focusing your damage on her is pretty bad. Like, she's got her 75 armor, she's got her shield, she's got life funnel. Like, she took, like, serious healing stuff. She should probably be one of the last people to die, honestly. Like, once we've, like, you can use your slows and your stun to keep her off your squishies, but don't focus her with damage. I would say, because this is a lot of, like, autos and abilities that could be used on Thrall or Gul'dan, which would probably help turn the fight. Great Q. Okay. I get a little bit too aggressive there. I don't know how I would have played it differently, but maybe just, like, run away but, like, I don't know. I forgot Diablo's Q was so crazy. But I thought I could poke with Moonfire. Clearly I was wrong. Even fucks up his stagger, or his Q movement after mount. Alright, so let's watch Lit City in this fight. Okay, so we got all our cooldowns. Okay, so let's see, you managed to dodge the fear, and you're looking for who gets hit by the arrow, if anyone. So you're walking in. What is this W? If you take away one thing from this replay, it's probably that you don't get very good value on your W in team fights because you're not casting it on someone who's been crowd controlled. So the arrow hits these people down here who are also getting isolated by the Haka, but you're not within range to do it. So you get stunned here. I silence everybody, and then you ice block the APOC, which is good. And then what? We get into the bunker. That's great. I like that. After casting Ring. Is that right? Yes. Icy Veins is still up. We're still in there. Okay. You press R to get out of the bunker, just so you know. Oh, you did. Yeah. I thought it died. Or no, did it die? Yeah, it did die. That's why you got out. Yeah, you press R to get out of the bunker lit. And then we cast E to root, and then Q, and then Q again, and then this W I don't mind so much. This is the mid-fight second W. And now we're casting Icy Veins. Yeah, I don't like it. How I would have played this fight. As Jaina. Okay. 1750. Okay. I would probably just be trying to stand right here. Like, you want to, like, be behind your tank, but, like, ready to combo somebody. I, like, thought he was going to E-Thrall here, because this seems like a really good engage. Stun him, root him, full combo, 4v5 for the rest, like, for the next 60 seconds. But he doesn't go that way. So now I'm looking like, oh, he went this way. Did he hit anybody? No. Okay, so now I would be holding my W. I see this. I know these guys are going to be slowed here. That's hard to react to. Either I pop Icy Veins right here and do my full W, ring, like screen for myself, EQ, and just start spamming Qs on the Icy Vein cooldown, because 200% faster, which means, what is this cooldown then? Like less than 2 seconds? Just start spamming Qs, get another E and another W fairly quickly, and basically focus on just continuously queuing my, like, frosted targets. Like, these are, like, great targets right here for, like, your full combo. Or you know that they want to engage on you. You know that the APOC, Horrify, Leap, Earthquake, like, this would be an excellent ice block. If you're thinking, like, oh, well, Sonya's tried to leap on me every fight, why don't I just save my cooldowns, wait for the leap, ice block, face roll the keyboard on top of onto Sonya, and throw, like, because they're both right here. I think that's also a valid plan. But yeah, it seems like you're trying to do general damage as people pop up, which is not really how you want to ideally be doing Jaina stuff. What you mainly want to do is, like, look for CC and cast everything onto one target or several group, like, clumped targets, and blow them up all in one go. So if we ice block here, this is after the fucking Twilight Dream, this is the most dead 2 heroes ever if you had your W up. Like, just not even use ring, just Icy Veins, W, E, Q, 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 Q. Like, they're just dead. They're just super fucking dead with this silence. Like, you can cast your abilities and then ice block to dodge the APOC. Or get in and out of the bunker and just cast abilities every couple seconds, like because of the cooldown from Icy Veins. So still not bad. Obviously, we came out of this fight ahead, but yeah, I don't think Blaze would be dead here. I don't think I or you would be nearly as lit either. Let's watch Bacon, see what happens from his perspective. So here comes the arrow. You wait. You don't have. I don't know if you know this. You don't have to wait for it to hit to activate it. Like you can pop out over here, there, like anywhere along the path. Like you don't even have to aim it at people. You can just use it as a global that goes across the map. I don't know if you know that. This is obviously like a little bit deep. I don't know if you fired it and then clicked on the mini map to just start watching where we were, so you could see where would be a good place to hop out. Yeah, here the leap comes for you, and you leap over the wall, which is great, obviously. Ooh. Kind of scrubby. A little bit. So I get my heal on you. Why aren't I getting the leaf icons anymore? That's annoying. So now we're throwing out the E. Does it increase the power? No, just the range. Okay, so that's good. Good W. Whiff 2 shots here. I would not have died if you hadn't whiffed those shots. Now that I'm looking at it. Just saying. I know that Hanzo's not your most practiced hero, but a little bit of optimization possible. I'm still a big fan of on release for the scatter arrow. You know, you're moving around, you're holding W, and you're just letting go as soon as you see the arrows are gonna go where you want them. Just let go of W, and it's pretty. It's not that hard. Or maybe I misheard you. Maybe you were already doing that, but so it's just cooldown up. Yeah, it looks like you're just on quick cast, and that really needs to be on released. If it's not, yeah, because you're like specifically not even moving. Because like once you find an angle, you're like, oh, I don't want to lose this. It looks like. So this should be being taken already. Good shot. That's pretty funny. I don't know if it was worth a 70-second cooldown though. Oh, apparently it was. Ooh, great. That was actually a great bunker. I really want this Brightwing. Did we win this game? Wait a second. Hold up. Oh, we did win this game. That's Okay. Still, a lot of room for improvement. Didn't he just APOC? What the fuck? Oh, we had more kills by the end, too. Watch Felice's the last fight from his perspective. Okay, so burrow in. Okay, so this is the big stun. I think if I had all the time in the world to think about it, I think what I would do is I would throw the isolation here, get both of them, and then just focus Brightwing. Like, you could probably kill her. Like, follow her with your W, get 2 autos, and then Q her, and 1 more auto. I think she's dead. Alternatively, you just throw out this isolation and walk back. I know that doesn't seem like great value, but like... What even happens now? So you force Diablo to use his cooldowns on you to save Brightwing. I think this is fine. Like, you distracted 3 of them for so long that we managed to turn this fight, like, in a pretty convincing manner. You're also focusing a tank again. You got flipped by the tank, and then you're like, okay, I'll just target the other warrior. Meanwhile, Gul'dan sees this and just gets right in your fucking face. Like, you know level 20 Sonya. Like, you should know that this is a bad idea. These are autos that could be, like, saving somebody's life down the line by being applied to, like, squishies. Real quick, I want to watch that again with your cooldowns. Okay, so... God, you're just in such a perfect position. Like, so much so that I almost want you to just pull the Brightwing right now with drag. But here's the isolation, which it's great isolation. You have the full speed bonus, so you can chase. Yes, stay on Brightwing. This pull, like this drag is early. You can even see it. If you time this drag a little better on your isolation, so you hit R and you go 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1, and hit Q. You take out Brightwing by yourself. So instead, you're flipped, cast your W, get the armor down on these guys. Right now, you should either be looking to peel with your Q, like probably Thrall, since he's the most damage and he's on your most vulnerable hero on your team, or pulling Gul'dan into the fight. I think Thrall is the better target here. Instead, we grab Sonya, which does not deactivate her shield, and we auto her, which I didn't realize you had pulled her. That was your only target. Luckily, Jaina peels for herself. I take it back, Lit. you needed the self peel. Blaze goes down. They're getting focused. Taking the self-heal. That auto onto down to Diablo. Ugh, still at 1. That's pretty fucking gross. Alright. Yeah, and then you get the armor reduction on Gavin. That's fine. Okay. I'd say 90% correct. Your isolation and distraction was like a huge part of that team fight. So, I'd say it was good. I'm gonna watch myself one more time. The Twilight Dream was also a big part of how that fight worked. So, Twilight Dream. I get hit by this. That's not good. And so heal Jaina. Keep getting heals. Why do I die here? Oh, okay. So I get charged, autoed, fell flame, and then fire stomped. That I was not able to see. I wanna watch that again. Because I got hit with like 4 things in quick succession. I did not think I would die from just that charge. And I didn't think Diablo lived long enough to hit me with that many things. Okay, so here comes the charge. This actually hits me. It looks like it's gone. It looks like it passed on the left side of Diablo, and I'm being flipped into its trail after it's gone. But apparently I get hit by it. I don't know what happens to your hurt box while you're in the flip animation, but oh, he cast the earlier Fire Stomp, and it was coming back in. When did he get an auto on me? Oh, wait. Did he... I guess between the charge and the flip. It didn't look like it. Looked fucking immediate. Okay, so charge, auto, flip, fell flame. Okay. Huh. Yeah, we should have dominated that whole game, starting with rotations. But, I mean, good late game team fights, I suppose. Clawed our way back in.